This isn't the first time that I've talked about online fake outrage, and it probably won't be the last. I've actually talked about it extensively with the Scream franchise, as a certain subgroup of that fandom likes to pick and choose what actresses they want to support. The reality of the situation, as always, is that social media is not real life. Because in real life, people do not give a about this online noise. General consumers will purchase and support something that is recognizable to them. That's why I laugh at people online who say that they will boycott a franchise if certain people are or are not involved, and if their one-sided demands are not met. Newsflash to everyone, you are not that important. Remember back when everyone said they were going to boycott the Hogwarts Legacy game that came out last year? Fast forward to present day, and that game was just announced as the biggest seller of 2023. Further proof that online noise is just that, a minor inconvenience that is typically worth ignoring. Let's discuss.
I watch so you don't have to.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
So over the weekend, it was revealed that J.K. Rowling is slated to be an active executive producer on the Harry Potter series, where she will be involved in the show's decision-making. Now, in the real world, Harry Potter fans everywhere are probably rejoicing. I personally have no connection to this franchise. It's not something I follow because it's not something that really interests me. But you don't have to be a diehard fan of this franchise to realize that the original creator being involved with this project is a good thing. I've always been of the opinion that no matter what IP we are talking about, if we can have the original creator involved in some capacity, that's going to be a win for fans 9 times out of 10.
That makes sense.
I mean, who is going to understand the world of Harry Potter and what makes it work better than its creator? This is a great creative decision, and much like Hogwarts Legacy, this could lead to this being a great business decision. I say again, most fans do not care about fake online outrage. They just want the franchises that they love to be treated with the care and respect they deserve. When this show was first announced, a lot of people, including myself, asked the question, what's the point? Is it really necessary for us to revisit this world already? I think by including J.K. Rowling, at the very least, you are putting some of those doubts to rest. It gives some fans, real fans, hope that this series might actually be worth investing in.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
J.K. Rowling cares about her creation, and odds are she wants what's best for it. Now, this isn't just some brainless studio exec trying to capitalize on a brand name. It's probably a little bit of that, but this move to include her adds some legitimacy to the project. And to me, everything that I just mentioned is what matters most about this upcoming Harry Potter series. For better or for worse, the complaints of some online users is probably the last thing on these studio heads' minds. But of course, when this news was announced, there were a lot of people who exposed themselves as being insecure and went on the attack. I've heard everything from she's a garbage human being who deserves nothing to people wishing actual death upon her.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
What these people don't seem to realize is that their feelings about J.K. Rowling is irrelevant to this conversation. Unfortunately for them, the real world does not bend to their every desire, and everything isn't going to work out exactly how they want it to. Social media has created an environment where everyone thinks their opinion matters, and that if they express that opinion, it's going to inspire real change. But that's not always the case, because most of the complaints about this news item seem to be falling on deaf ears. The bottom line is J.K. Rowling is going to be involved with this show, whether you like it or not.
It's true.
Let me put it this way. If I hated every single person in Hollywood that I didn't agree with, and I wanted every single one of those people to never work again, then I wouldn't have anything to watch and review. You see, because I'm able to separate fiction from reality. I can separate the person from the art they are creating. What a person says, does, or believes in their own personal life has no impact on me, because I'm a confident person who has nothing to prove to anyone. Can these people on social media who are having literal meltdowns say the same? I don't think so. And just so you know, the meltdowns weren't just coming from random users. It was coming from popular film news accounts as well. Discussing Film, which is an account that has approximately 1.3 million followers, had this to say about this story. Known transphobe, J.K. Rowling is now reported to be an active executive producer on the Harry Potter series. This is how they report news, with their own personal bias secreting out of the headline. It looks like Discussing Film learned a thing or two from the mainstream media. So instead of being impartial and unbiased, they decided to go on the attack and ruin any credibility they had as a news source. They let another person's words impact them so much that they actually did damage to their own brand. And on top of all of that, they turned off replies to this post because they couldn't handle any pushback.
SOF capital T, soft, huh?
They are literally called Discussing Film and couldn't be professional long enough to inspire actual healthy film discussion. They are quite literally running away from conversation. Please make it make sense. They don't want conversation. What they want is to exist within their own social media echo chamber. Bottom line, I believe J.K. Rowling being involved with the brand she created is a good thing. And aside from her shooting someone dead in the middle of Hollywood Boulevard, she should probably always be involved. I wish that some random people online one day come to me and say that I shouldn't be involved with something I created because they don't like me. Because I would kindly tell them to go f*** themselves as I continue to collect checks that I rightfully deserved.
Y'all be cool. Nah.